Sometimes the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Lil Durk dad was arrested in 1993 after being caught up in a cocaine distribution ring. At the time of his arrest, he reportedly had 8 million in his possession, which was seized by authorities. In July of 1994, he was sentenced to life in prison along with 3 other men. He served 22 years before he was able to appeal the lifelong bid. He was released in 2019 after nearly 25 years in prison and reunited with Lil Durk. Now, word to the story. Hoover, who was already serving life in prison for a murder at the time of Dante Banks' arrest, was indicted in 1995 for continuing to engage in a criminal enterprise, extortion, and drug conspiracy. Hoover, who has denounced the gang life and works to mentor youth, remains behind bars today, though multiple efforts from the hip hop community have tried to assist in getting him an appeal. Last December, Drake, Kanye West performed a free Larry Hoover concert in Chicago in order to raise funds for the effort. A lot of things have been said about Lil Durk. We'll get to Durk in a minute. Lil Durk daddy wasn't known as a snitch, but we're living in a different world now where they are snitching on each other. Lil Durk father, Big Durk, warned his own son about going to jail. He told Lil Durk that all the cars, all the money, everything that you're doing, I did it. Now I talked to you when he said, "Don't call me crying." That what Dad said. Don't call me crying. When you get arrested, don't call me crying. Dad already knew that his son was gonna go to jail sooner or later. And where is he now? Now, not Thug, I apologize. Durk is not an informant, y'all. Y'all used to say that he was a fed, he's an informant. If he was all that, he wouldn't be locked up. But I'm gonna let you hear a little bit what his dad said.
Time, so I defined her because I know she's somewhere stuck after smoking this, and have to get her and kind of carry her back home, or carry her to the bed, or carry her somewhere until and stand over and watch her until she comes back around. You know, my oldest brother, I'm like the fourth of them, and my 3 older brothers was locked up. You know, this is a family that no stranger to the penal system.
Lil Durk dad did 26 years behind bars, y'all. And he never did snitch like y'all children doing now. Y'all can't do this. Y'all ain't strong enough to do this. So I see now in Durk's situation, it's gonna be a lot of them telling on each other.
So they was locked up. So they kind of at a young age, we talking 12, 13. You got to stand up and be the man of the house and watch over your mama because of the situation she's in. You know, to tell you the truth, um, what's so hard to swallow at this point here is coming home from school one day and seeing all of my furniture out on the lawn in the street, and seeing my mother happen to pick through this and crying at the same time, and the little kids behind her. And then from there, she have to knock on doors and try to ask people to take us in. And one Pacific lady took us in. I never forget. She took us.
Yeah, these boys right here. This is crazy. This is crazy what happened to these young men. It doesn't make no sense how they just out here killing one another. And everything reflect back on you. All these young men now, y'all, wants to be Muslims. Islam. I apologize if I pronounce it wrong. All of them, even Quando Rondo. All 40 defended, man. These boys are in their 30s, y'all. I'm 65. And that's how I might be so glad. I thank God that I live this long and can be still out here free. But I'm just amazed how y'all out here acting like life ain't serious, you know. I know we have to grieve. You know how to grieve. Got to learn how to grieve without retaliation, y'all. We're not living in that time no more. I mean, these boys in their 30s, they just start living, and they out here committing crimes. You do the crime, you do the time. They was indicted separately, y'all. But y'all got to remember this: a complaint and indictment contain allegations. Okay, and sorry about that, y'all. Allegation that a defendant has committed a crime. Every defendant is presumed to be innocent until what? Unless proven what? Guilty in the court. If convicted, Lil Durk and the 5 defendants charged in this separate indictment each would face a statutory maximum sentence of life in prison. Do you see that this boy is going back with the same life his father lived? Do y'all see the pattern that Lil Durk is living? He living. We as parents have to do better, y'all. We as parents. Well, I'm so glad. I pray and I'm blessed that my kids didn't go this route. But his daddy did 26 years in prison. He ain't spent no time with his son. He just not started spending time with his son when he got out. Half of them boys had to be young men at an early age. Now look, y'all, after the indictment against the OTF family, the DOJ alleges that Lil Durk booked tickets for 3 international flights. I can't believe this stuff. But his daddy said he was going back to jail. A one-way flight from Miami to Dubai, connecting through Qatar. A one-way flight from Fort Lauderdale to Switzerland, connecting through New Jersey. A private flight from Miami to Italy. He looked like to me, he's going to someone. And he putting that money somewhere, y'all. He taking that money somewhere. Allegedly, he didn't make it. He didn't make it on the plane. They was watching him. Lil Durk was arrested. Y'all, we already know that, right? They called him at Miami Airport about an hour before the plane to Italy was scheduled to depart. Y'all, they watched him. They were watching him. the whole time. Okay, y'all, on October the 24th, a grand jury indicted 5 members of banks. We already know this. OTF collected Kayvon London. Okay, they got all the names. They ain't gonna say all the names. On several charges, including conspiracy and use of okay, we already know that. We know that. Hey, y'all. Conspiracy resulting in death, use, carry, and discharge a firearm and machine gun. Possession of such firearm, among other charges. Several homes were also raided in Chicago, y'all, in connection to the investigation. What? They finally took them down. Y'all, if you look at Lil Durk right here, Lil Durk look like he is through. He's tired. He tired of running. I don't know. You following your dad's footsteps. You got 7 children, Durk. 7, Durk. And you got sons. Now, your daddy did 26 years. Now, and 26 years in life. You ain't gonna come out of there just like your daddy did. You're not gonna make it out of there like your daddy. Lil Durk, own friend, buddy, right there, was an informant the whole time. And Durk gave that boy 50 racks. 50.
Tell me what's going on, Jim. Hey, you know what's so crazy though? I'm sitting up there doing all this, sneak this and internet games and all this. I'm some money, do something. Like, we winning, bro. I can do it. Whatever it is I want to do, I can do it. Just buy what I want, do what I want. Y'all can't do that, bro. Bro, got out what? You know that haven't you did it all? And the years I did it all? Yeah. It's 12. 12. That boy popped out 12 years.
12 years.
So much money. Really just getting that in order, just figure out lanes, man, boy. Feel so good, man. 2 lawyers, man. I tell about the building you got. Everything. Man, it's closed on the building, man. We ain't fucking around. No, we didn't.
Y'all. 12 years. He did 12 years. And was an informant for some years. Durk gave him all that money to come up like a friend's supposed to do, to live and survive. But that's supposed to be Lil Durk's childhood friend, y'all. That's Lil Durk's childhood friend. You can't trust nobody. Can't trust nobody, man. Jam was wearing a wire this whole time for the feds just to take his own buddy down. Wow. What your mama been, what we used to use, our mama used to say, y'all ain't got no friend. I'm y'all friend. And then what I tell my children, you ain't got no friend. I'm your friend. I can't believe that boy like that.
Home not too long ago, like when you come home. So I've been home a little bit over a year. Yeah, okay. A little bit over a year. 12 years flat. 12 years. Like 12 years. Did my time. Ain't told on nobody. Ain't no fool shit on my name. Now I'm back. And I'm living a life I never thought I'd live. Yeah, but like if you can't talk about it, like why do you gotta sit down for 12?
Y'all, they ain't gonna say that boy told on Durk. But they say he was wearing a wire, y'all. And if he was wearing a wire, that means that he'd be... God, y'all see that? I ain't never seen nothing like that. Your friend gave you some money to survive. And you sitting over there snitching on him the whole time. Y'all ain't no good. And then y'all sit up there, y'all get on the YouTube, and then y'all talk about it. If this don't teach y'all young people out here in the world, if this don't teach y'all need to be locked up. If this don't say nothing to y'all need to be locked up. Hey, y'all, I'm out of here.